Is the city investigation a sham?
Philippa Sklaar, 4401 Martinique, Coconut Creek. I expressed my concerns about the independence of the investigation to Vice Mayor Railey from the outset. One of my concerns was if there was any association between Mark Bogan and Tom Lynch. I was assured there was none. Last week I wrote to Ms. Pyburn that this was not the case. Tom Lynch wrote in his response to the Sun Sentinel questionnaire that Mark Bogan endorsed him when he stood for public defender. That's a problem. Vice Mayor Railey wrote in her response to the Sun Sentinel questionnaire, and I quote, "It should be made very clear that I specifically asked for the investigation, not the city, and not my fellow commissioners. They agreed very reluctantly." When I asked Ms. Pyburn to confirm if this was correct, she wrote, "The reason for the investigation was because I requested it." The irony is that the investigation is to investigate Vice Mayor Railey's dishonesty, and right off the bat, she is caught being dishonest. It is my understanding that the sequence of events for these investigations from other cities is that the commissioners were each asked if they agreed to a consensus to an investigation, and then Vice Mayor Railey was given the option to request an investigation, or it was going ahead regardless. Is this correct? Please email me a response to this question if you can't answer it here. I've asked more than once if I will be interviewed by Tom Lynch. I was told only city staff were interviewed. How can this investigation be impartial
If I am excluded
in the interview process? Since Ms. Pyburn confirmed that the reason for the investigation was because I requested it, how can I not be interviewed? I am the one with the information and the evidence. How can this be ignored? If the investigation continues under Tom Lynch, the investigation is nothing more than a sham and a waste of thousands of dollars of taxpayer money. The city has no choice but to act accordingly. Tom Lynch needs to step down and return any fees collected if the city wants to remain impartial and show they are not part of the clique. The clique that the Sun Sentinel referred to in their description of the city commissioners in 2019. That clique seems to have been disbanded somewhat, but the clique's tentacles have grown in other areas. Please prove me wrong. Thank you.